Hey, it's Jen Persicki. I'm a local realtor in the Colorado Springs area with Red Bow Realty. And today I want to talk to you about what you want to know before moving to Colorado Springs or even coming to visit Colorado Springs. The first and very most important thing you want to know is that we live at high altitude. We are at a high elevation. On average, we're anywhere from 6,500 to 7,300 feet above sea level. So that is a big, big deal. There's many issues with that. The first one obviously is that you have less oxygen here. So you're gonna notice it when you come to visit or when you move here. It's going to take you a couple weeks for your lungs to adjust to that. And it takes approximately 4 to 6 weeks for you to fully acclimate, for your blood to thin out, and for you to get used to having less oxygen in your body. So you're gonna notice it right away when you go upstairs or even when you walk. It's very noticeable, and you can buy little tanks of oxygen that you can use when you're here visiting, or if you're getting adjusted and acclimated, that can be really helpful. So less oxygen can impact how your brain functions. It can just impact your energy. You can feel like you have less energy. So there's a lot of things that can happen when you have less oxygen in your body. So the other thing with high elevation is it's very, very dry here. So you're gonna notice that your skin is drier, especially in the wintertime. You're thirsty a lot. You wanna be drinking a ton of water, especially when you first move here, and pretty much all the time. Drinking water is just a really good thing for your body anyways, but here you're gonna notice that you wanna drink, your body just needs more and more water. But a bonus of high elevation is that we don't have a lot of bugs here. So there you go. You also want to be aware, if you're visiting here, you can get altitude sickness pretty quickly. Again, if you're not drinking enough water, altitude sickness can come on fast, and it can last a long time. So you don't want to deal with that. You want to make sure that you're drinking enough water, maybe get some oxygen, and until your body acclimates. Those are really, really good things to practice. Also with high elevation, you will notice that it's very easy to get a sunburn, even in the wintertime. If the sun's out, and we have a lot of sunny days here in Colorado, and if the sun's out, you can get a sunburn in just a matter of minutes because we're closer to the sun at high altitude. So you always want to make sure you have proper sunscreen on and you're taking care of your skin in that regard. So okay, so that's high elevation. Another thing that you want to know before moving here is we have very high insurance rates. Auto insurance and homeowners insurance are very high. We are what's called a high-risk state. We have a lot of hail and wind and even fires. And so hail damage is a real thing. You'll drive around town and you'll see cars with little potted hail marks on them. The roofs in our neighborhood were replaced one year, all of them, because there was extreme hail damage. So our insurance rates are a bit higher than other parts of the country. Also, when going back to the auto insurance, we have some crazy drivers, and it's no joke here. So we are what's called a high-risk state. Our rates are a little higher, and you want to know that before you're thinking about moving here. Maybe you have just moved here and you want to be aware of that. So another thing you want to be aware of is the population growth in Colorado Springs has been extreme in the last 30 years, since the early 90s. So it's been just a sustainable and sustained growth in population that's been very quick. And because of that, we just haven't had the infrastructure to keep up with it. The infrastructure is not equipped to handle the population growth. So there's a lot of traffic, especially going east to west across town, and even north to south. There's just a lot of traffic. So you want to know that. We are a military town, and so the population growth and with industries coming in, it's not expected to change anytime soon. It's still a growing city and has been for the last 30 years. So these are just a few things that you want to know before visiting or before thinking about moving to Colorado Springs. So I hope this information has been helpful to you. Again, my name is Jen Persicki with Red Bow Realty, and please be sure to hit like and subscribe below. Thanks for watching.